Well, happy Sunday, everybody. I'm Jason Laird from the Storm Tracker Weather Team here with a quick little afternoon weather update. Well, the big story is going to remain warm temperatures and sunny skies as we play out the futurecast for the next 24 hours. Not a whole heck of a lot going on as we take you into the evening. Futurecast is showing some clouds. I suspect that's going to be more fog than anything. Probably looking at fairly clear skies, but long bodies of water into the mountain ranges, those little pockets, that's more going to be fog than anything just due to the evaporation that we've seen, and with those rising temperatures likely going to see some pretty decent fog, maybe even some freezing fog up along the high line. With the moisture we've had move throughout the area, we do have a couple flood advisories to point out here. That's going to extend all the way from Butte to Bozeman up to Helena, into Three Forks area. So again, the areas that we're looking at here, they have seen some minor flooding in these areas. So just kind of keep that in mind. And that's going to increase over the next few days as we continue to see these warming temperatures, small creeks and streams, likely going to see some flooding. Also keep an eye out for ice jams, and ice jams are basically when the ice starts to break apart. Still, there's big chunks of ice, but it starts to crack apart, and if the river, is flowing to kind of a funneled area, right, where it kind of narrows off, that ice will literally jam up and create a dam, and that can cause some pretty significant flooding. I've seen some of that firsthand, and plus, if that ice jam, once it breaks loose, everything in its path is just absolutely obliterated. I'm not kidding. I've seen it happen a couple of times, and it's some pretty significant stuff. Highs tomorrow, right as of now. Again, we'll update this forecast this evening, but right now we're looking at temperatures tomorrow into the 50s in Helena, pushing 50 degrees into Great Falls. Again, we'll update these and make sure that they're still on track, but overall, looking at a beautiful day. Even the eastern plains well into the 30s. High line still a little bit chilly there at about 26 in Havre. So, the big weather maker, that area of high pressure we've been talking about, continues to stay built over top of the region. So this big dome, right? The chart we're looking at is a 500 millibar chart. That's showing us atmospheric pressure levels at about 18,000 feet. And the reason we look there is because that really paints the picture of what's going on and where you can see all these different global circulation patterns, right? Like these are areas of low pressure, there's another low pressure, high pressure looks like this, and obviously the colors here, the orange and the reds and the yellows, that's warm air, where areas of low pressure are allowing that cold Arctic air to settle in. Low pressure counterclockwise, high pressure is clockwise. So anywho, sorry, I had a little nerd alert there. But anyways, this area of high pressure is going to continue to build over the state up through Tuesday. However, keep an eye on this area of low pressure moving in off of the Pacific coast. That is going to start to flatten that ridge out. All right, so as we enter into late Wednesday into Thursday, we're going to see this ridge flatten out a little bit. That's likely going to drop temperatures a little bit. And this area of low pressure is going to start pulling some moisture into our region. Now, the thing to keep in mind is forecast models, I mean, it's still a long ways out, right? So forecast models are kind of all over the place on how this system's going to play out, but this is just kind of giving you an idea. Area of low pressure, allowing for some colder air, likely going to bring some moisture into the region by Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday this next week. We'll continue to track that system and keep you up to date on it, but that's kind of a little look at what we can expect here tonight and the rest of your work week. So have a wonderful Sunday, and we'll see you this evening.